see. And action. What's up, everyone? This is Larry from South Florida. We're talking about how to start your own online business on Mother's Day. Why don't you start an online business so you can take better care of your mother? You should always take care of your mother. This is Larry from South Florida. We're talking about how to start an online business working out of the house. You can do this in just 2 hours a day. No monthly fees, no advertising costs. You can automate your business, learn how to make daily pay, monthly passive income, daily pay, 100% profit working out of your house just 2 hours a day. This is a simple business, and we're going to break it down for you. So welcome, everyone. Appreciate you coming on. Let me know where you're coming in from. Monica, how you doing? Todd A, how you doing? Aldine, what's up? Cousin Vinny. And what's going on, guys? How's your Mother's Day? How's your Mother's Day? You guys, anyone get to spend time with their mother today? We had a nice Mother's Day brunch here, and lots of food, way too much food. So anyway, my name is Larry. I'm in South Florida in Palm Beach County. My wife, Lisa, and I reside down here, and we've been down in Florida for quite a while. Originally from Chicago. I have 5 kids and I have 2 grandchildren. And about 3 years ago, my wife got ill and she lost her income. And we realized very quickly we were going to be short on retirement because we lost all that income. We went from a 2-income household to a 1-income household. And it kind of threw a wrench in our plan. So I'm 61 years old. My wife's turning 60. And we're approaching retirement age. So, you come across things in life sometimes when you least expect it. So our life took a turn, kind of turned us upside down, and we had to figure out a way to replace her income. I didn't want to go ahead and get a second job because I didn't want to spend more time away from my family and burn myself out. That wasn't the plan. And that was, nothing wrong with a job, but when you're working for somebody else, you're just working for their dream. You're just trading your time for dollars. It's just, I could punch a clock and work 40 hours, 50, 60 hours a week and get a paycheck. And that, unfortunately, is not going to solve a lot of people's problems. They think it will, but it won't. You wind up just being away from your family, causing stress on your relationships potentially. And what you really need is a way out of that rat race. There's ways to do it, guys. There's ways to start your own online business. And as a side hustle, that's easy to do, that's straightforward and simple, that doesn't require any experience or social media following or technical skills. And you can learn how to do this. We have a step-by-step blueprint. If you're willing to just plug in and take direction and be coachable, you can start your own online business. And you can learn this while you're earning money. And the more you learn, the more you're going to earn. And you can do this around your existing job, your existing schedule. It only takes 2 hours a day to do this business. And you can be literally set up. If you started tonight, you could be set up tomorrow and potentially making sales. This is a whole business in a box concept. And I'm going to go through it with you. So anyone coming in, let me know where you're from. I'm down here in South Florida. My name is Larry. And you can certainly comment any questions you have in the comments. I love to chat with you guys. Okay, so I don't want this to be a one-way street. This could be a two-way street. So what's up, Susan, Kathy? How you doing? Chunky D, what's up? PP, Splendid US, what's up? What's going on, guys? How's your Mother's Day? Roxy, how are you? Anyway. That was my story. I mean, that's what got me looking for something to replace that income that we lost. And guys, if you know anyone that would appreciate this live, please share it to anyone else that you might know. I would appreciate it. And maybe you can help somebody from seeing this. You just don't know. So I'm 61 years old. I'm a baby boomer. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved down here in 2005 with my wife, Lisa, and we're married. We have 5 kids, 2 grandchildren. And when she lost her income, we we didn't. It came out of the blue. Wasn't expected. She got ill. She's not able to work now. So it's just the one income family now, closing in on retirement, looking for a way to be able to still have that retirement that we always wanted. Right? You work all your life. You think you're going to retire. Things are going to be a certain way. And now we're looking at it going, no, we're short. We're going to be short. We're not going to be able to travel and do the things that we want to do, spend time with our grandchildren and our children. Our children are across the country. They're not local. So we have to travel every time we want to see them. And that's what caused me to start looking for something online. So the opportunity came across my TikTok screen. I really wasn't a TikToker, but I did have an account. My daughter set me up, and I saw a video. And it just said, earn $900 days working just 2 hours out of your house in digital marketing. And when I saw that, it piqued my curiosity. I mean, why wouldn't it, right? So when I inquired, it said, go to my website. It was this gentleman, Dan, who I didn't know at the time. I do now. And he said, go to my website and put in your email address, and I'll send you a video, and I'll send you a document, and I'll break down everything for you. And you can take a look at it and see if it's something you'd be interested in. And that's what I did. So this is my website. I'm going to share it with you, Retire with Profits. You can go there and enter your email, and I will send you a video as well and break it down. There's we give you a 10K and 30-day PDF. So we give you a 10-page document that breaks down the steps of this business to teach you everything you need to do to start your own online business. Okay. It teaches you how to make $10,000 in 30 days in this business. So you can get that for absolutely no obligation, totally free, just by going to my website and putting in your email. So if you're interested, do that. So I answered it and I got started right away, guys. This is digital marketing. Digital marketing is selling products online. Okay. So, it's been around since the internet. Amazon's probably the biggest digital marketer out there. There's, of course, all kinds of companies that have online websites that sell products online. That's all digital marketing. Now, you can sell all different types of marketing. Products, excuse me. You can sell all different types of products. You can sell physical products, a phone charger, a cup holder, whatever, anything, right? And those are products that you have to inventory or drop ship. You have a cost to buy them wholesale, and then you retail them. And then the difference in profit is your gross profit. You have to, ship them out, physically ship them out. You have to create a kind of a customer service and potentially take returns. So that's not what this is. This is digital products. Digital products are virtual products, products you do not have to inventory, products you do not have to pay for. They're virtual. Once you purchase the product one time, you don't need to pay for it again. Okay. And we promote 5 digital programs in the e-learning industry, e-learning education. These are educational programs that we promote. And these programs teach you how to market and sell and start an online business. So if you're looking to start a business online and you don't know what to do, because let's face it, it can be very confusing. These programs give you a step-by-step blueprint on exactly what to do to build an online business, to create an email list, to create multiple income streams, to create recurring income, to learn how to monetize your social media channels, to start to learn how to produce content. It teaches you all the skills that you need to start a business, and you can use them to promote whatever you want. You can promote an existing business if you have one. You can promote a product that you have, or maybe you're looking to develop a product. It'll teach you how to do that. It'll give you ideas. It'll teach you all this. So it teaches you all the skills to build an online empire from scratch with no technical skills needed and no social media following needed to start. Okay. So that's usually the roadblocks that people have. They just don't know how to do it, what steps to do. They don't think they can do it because they don't have a following, or they're not real techie. They can't build websites. They don't know how to do email automations. They don't know how to do any of that. These programs teach you how to do all that from the beginning. from a beginner's point of view. When I started this 6 months ago, I didn't know a thing about it. Okay. And I'm not techie. I'm a baby boomer. I'm not a millennial. I'm not techie. I didn't really have any of that experience. I'm so old that I kid, that there were 8-track tapes when I was growing up. So I was born in 1964. Okay. So I graduated high school in 1982. So I'm not a techie person. And I had no background in this whatsoever. Free advice is worth what you pay for it. Believe me. Well, there's nothing free in this world. That's true. And these programs there's 4 of them that we promote. And I'll show them to you right now. There's 4 programs, and there is a cost to this. So the first program is our launch pad for $100, passive daily pay for $300, our digital mastery program for $600, and our most popular program, our legacy builder, is $900. So these are the 4 digital programs in the e-learning industry to teach you how to market and develop an online business. So just like if you would go to a college course and sign up for a digital marketing class, you would get some of the skills that are in here, okay, to start an online business, and you would pay, these courses for college courses are $2,500 and up, okay, for 10-week course. But that's all you get. You get a course, you get a certificate at the end of the day, and then you hopefully can use those skills to develop something, maybe get a job. This is not just a course, guys. These fall under what we call master resale rights. But unfortunately for you, we are better than that. I'm not sure what that means, my friend, but these are digital courses in the master resale rights arena. So once you buy these courses, you can resell them over and over and make 100% of the money. Okay. So that's the beauty of this. And we give you a whole business in a box, So, little housekeeping, guys. So this comes with a fully automated website. It comes with an email automated system. It teaches you how to post content with an attraction marketing model that's free. And you don't have to ever chase customers down. Customers come to you. Okay. We teach you attraction marketing. Customers come to you. So when you purchase one of these 4 programs, and I'll just start with the legacy builder. That's what I came in at. Once I purchased that program, I paid $900 for it. And now I got the resale rights to be able to sell it over and over again. And you not only can sell this program over and over again, if you buy the legacy builder, you actually get all 4 programs for the price of 1. So these are 4 different income streams that I can sell. Okay. 4 different income streams that I can sell. So thanks, Brandon. So you can come in at whatever you can afford, guys. But if you want to get involved in an online business, you want to get started with one of these 4 programs. Okay. The more expensive programs are going to give you the more education, okay, more value, and they're going to give you more income streams. So when you buy into the legacy builder, you get the most education, the most opportunity to develop skills online, and you get all 4 of these income streams. If you come in at the digital mastery at $600, you're going to be able to sell 3 income streams. At the passive daily pay for $300, you get 2 income streams, and the launchpad will give you a 1 income stream. So that's how this works. It's called master resale rights. Once you purchase one of the 4 programs, you have the rights to resell them over and over and over again. Okay. So you buy it one time, and now when you sell that course, you get 100% of the money. And so this is kind of a concept of, it's what I call you learn and earn. Okay. So you start this business by purchasing a program, and then you pay a one-time $39 fee, and you get a totally automated website and email system. You set that up as your second step, and it's already built. You're just plugging in your domain and your payment gateways to it. And we teach you get instant access to the information right away as soon as you purchase. And it gives you click here to get started. And it just shows you how to connect your website to your domain and how to connect your payment gateways. It took me a few hours to do. I did it in one day. You set it up one time and you're done. Okay. So you buy a program, you set up your automated system, and now that automated system is what's going to be able to allow you to work this business just 2 hours a day, because you're able to make and generate income and collect sales in your sleep. It's going to take the leads that you're going to generate from marketing your business with posting content, and it's going to send them to the website, show them, teach them, and explain everything about the program, all of the digital programs that they could purchase, and the whole digital marketing concept and the whole blueprint. And then at any time they can purchase. And if they don't purchase, they see a video, they get another video, they get a PDF. And if they decide not to purchase right there, they get automated emails for the next 30 days. This is email marketing. This is all automated. Okay. So it's just like when you go to a website and you enter your email address for maybe a coupon or a sale or a mailing list or a recipe or whatever, they're collecting emails. And then they can promote whatever else they want to promote to you at any given time. It's email marketing 101. Okay. And then if you don't want to continue getting emails, what do? You just go to the bottom of the email and you hit unsubscribe. So you opt in by putting your email address in. And for that opt-in, we give you the 10K and 30-day PDF that explains how this business works. And then you can, if you're not interested in it, you can just unsubscribe and opt out. Okay, it's simple. So you're excuse me, you're learning how to start your own online business. Okay, so I had no skills in the beginning. I didn't know anything about it. I saw the 4 programs and I decided to buy the $900 program, which is our top program, because it gave me the most income streams. It just made sense to me that if I'm going to do this, I want to be able to sell 4 products instead of 3, 2, or 1, because I'm doing the same work. So I started with the Legacy Builder program. I got 4 income streams right off the bat, right out of the box. I have 4 done for you products that I can promote. So I have an automated system, and I have 4 products that I can promote. And when I sell any one of those products, I make 100% of the money. Okay. So I had to wrap my head around this a couple times, guys, before it clicked. It could be confusing to you. You purchase one of these programs. I purchased the Legacy Builder for $900. Once I purchased that, I went to a payment gateway that took me to pay my one-time $39 fee for my website. So I bought there's 3 steps here. I purchased a program, and then I automated my business. I paid the $39. I got the website. I went through the modules and I hooked everything up. It was all built. I just had to hook it up. It took me 1 day to do. It was done. Now, after that, you start to learn and you go through the course, and the course teaches you everything that I'm talking about. Okay. The next thing that we teach you is how to post content, because what you do in your 2-hour workday, there's a 2-hour workday that allows you to do this business. So I only have to work 2 hours a day to run a fully international digital marketing business when I have 4 income streams to start and earn 100% profit. And my business is 90% automated through my automated system. So it teaches you how to work a 2-hour workday. It goes through great detail on how to do that. And basically what I do for 2 hours a day, every single day, is I post 3 pieces of content a day. I go live. I answer emails on social media. It's on my email. I answer emails and I answer comments on social media. Okay. And plug into training. Excuse me. That's what I do every single day. So once I'm done with my 2 hours a day of income producing activities, I'm done. I can do whatever I want for the rest of the day, because when I post content, I'm generating leads. I'm basically marketing my business. This is my domain, Retire with Profits. You can go there, put in your email. You'll get all the information. You take a look at it and make a decision. But once I market my website, my automations are doing the rest of the work. My automated system is like the perfect employee. Okay. Pookie, thank you. Pookie. Yeah, your automations are like your perfect employee. They never ask for a raise. They never quit. They never take a break. They don't go to lunch. They don't whine and complain. Okay. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So when I'm posting content, I'm marketing my business. I'm marketing my website. I'm marketing to people that they can learn how to start their own business. Okay. And I can show them and train them and teach them how to do that. And I do that in my content. And we teach you how to set up your social media platforms. We teach you how to post content. We teach you exactly what to say and how to say it. And when people are interested, they comment. And when they comment, you steer them to your website. Okay. So for instance, today, I don't know, I think I've had 7 or 8 leads today, and I didn't even do any work until just about an hour ago, because people were looking at my content and saying, "Oh, I want to learn more about that," and they reply and comment on my TikTok videos. I then just reply back and I tell them, just go to my website, retire with profits, put in your email. I'll send you the blueprint and the details. They're sent a video. They're instantly go to a 7-minute video. They're emailed the second video, and then they're sent a PDF. So they get the information to answer 99% of their questions. And then after that, if they have any questions, they can just reply back to one of the emails that I send them. And then they're going to automatically get an email a day for 30 days. That's my automated system that's all pre-done and set up. Okay. So you could have the same exact thing. These are all pre-done, high converting emails that are already done and written. Okay. So if they're interested, they can go and purchase at any time, any one of the programs. And when they purchase, I will get a notification and I will instantly get the money directly deposited into my bank account, because you link the payment gateways go right to your bank account. This is not like a MLM. This is not an MLM. This is not a multi-level marketing program. This is not an affiliate marketing program. I don't know. Does anyone know the difference? Has anyone been involved in an MLM before? I have. And that's you're selling and promoting a product that's not yours. It's not your business. And you're giving your upline most of the money in the company. So you get a percentage and the rest goes to your upline and to the rest of the company. An affiliate marketing program, you're kind of like an independent rep for them, and you're getting a percentage of the product. They give you an affiliate link, you market it on email. If someone buys that product through the link, you get a commission. So usually they're 25 to 50% max. Okay, with this, you're getting 100% because this is your business, you're in control of it. So there's a big difference between an MLM or affiliate marketing model and master resale rights. This is master resale rights. When you sell the product, you get all the money, you get 100% of the sale, and you don't split it with anybody. It's your business. Okay, big difference. So I just thought to myself, one of the main reasons was why would I want to make 25, 30, 40, even 50% when I can sell something and make 100%? And on top of that, this is a higher ticket item. Okay. So you're getting our top selling product is $900. We teach you how to make 900 or more a day with this program. 900 a day, guys. Think about that. So 900 a day is 27,000 a month, $328,000 a year. And that's a real possibility that's happening every day in our program, in our community. I mean, it happens. You just have to learn to get good at your content, master your content, and you connect. It's called attraction marketing, guys. You explain, and your content consists of your story and your problem and your solution, and people can relate to you. Okay, they relate to you. It's your perfect customer that you're attracting. Okay, my perfect customer is someone kind of like me that's getting close to retirement, maybe in his 45, 50s, 60s, looking for more money for retirement. And they can relate to my story. My wife got ill. She lost her income. She's not working anymore. We were short. Okay. We had to come up with a way to replace that income. Okay. So people will see my content and they'll relate to my content, and they'll say, "Hey, I can relate to this guy, Larry. I'm in a similar situation. I want to check out what he's doing." And they'll just reply, info or whatever I tell them to. We do what's called a CTA at the end of the content. It's a call to action. It's just like, if you like what you hear, basically, this is what you need to do to get more information. And I usually say something like, if you want to see the blueprint that I'm following that's showing me how to make 100% profit working just 2 hours a day, comment info and I'll send you the details. So if they want the details, they comment info. And when I reply back, I tell them to go to my website, Retire with Profits, put in your email address, and I'll send you the information. And if they're serious, that's exactly what my lead, my prospect, my potential customer is going to do. They're going to go to my website, Retire with Profits. They're going to put in their email address. They're going to instantly see a 7-minute video that's going to break down the business model. They're going to get emailed a second video, and they're going to get emailed a PDF. It's a 10-page document that shows you the steps on everything that I do on a daily basis. It teaches you how to make 10K in 30 days. We give you that document in exchange for your email. So it's called a lead magnet. It's kind of a magnet. It's like, oh, I want that document. Okay, I need your email. You give me your email, I'll give you the document. You can do with the document whatever you want. Okay. So thank you, Evelyn. So it's common practice, email marketing. Okay. Everyone does it. Okay. People will give you an extra discount and a coupon for putting in your email list, your email in their email list, so they can market to you. Okay. This is email marketing. This is one of the skills that we teach you. So it's a simple business. People tend to make it more difficult than it is. The beauty of it is you don't need to know how to build a website or how to build an email marketing campaign. Okay. You don't have to have a following. All you need to do is be willing to learn and plug into training and just be consistent. Okay. Because you build an email list by generating leads through your content. And the more leads you get, the bigger your email list becomes and the more money you could potentially make. Okay. Large email lists are sold to companies all the time because they're so valuable. Okay. When you have an email list, it's like a pot of gold. So the people that join your email list, they start to know, like, and trust you. And you can promote additional offers to them. You can promote additional affiliate offers. We teach you how to do that in this program. This program teaches you all of this, okay? So if you're hearing me and going, I don't know what the heck Larry's talking about, guess what? Neither did I, okay? But I was willing to plug in and learn. And the training is abundant. It's the value is insane. It's worth 100 times more than you pay for it. And you could literally change your life if you are willing to plug in and do this. And there's something I didn't even talk to you about yet, which is the best part. When you purchase one of these programs, you get access to our community, our digital growth community. And our digital growth community is absolutely free to anyone that's purchased any one of these 4 programs. It's a community of over 52,000 people. They're all like-minded people that are looking to grow their online business. And in the community is additional training. It's got weekly, daily videos. There's weekly mentoring by 6- and 7-figure income earners. You literally get live interactive Zoom calls with a multi-millionaire, our mentor, Michelle. She's the one who started the community. She started it 2.5 years ago. She's made over $6.5 million. She's on the Zoom. You raise your hand and ask her a question, and she will talk to you and answer it. Okay. So that is absolutely priceless. It's like going to a master class, and talking to the top people in your field and getting a one-on-one, mentorship. It's priceless. It really is. And we just started a 90-day sprint where she sends a video every day and she gives you a 2-minute, 3-minute, 4-minute video, little gold nuggets, tells you how to move your business forward, teaches you a little bit every day. You watch it, you implement it, you watch it, you implement it. And that's part of your training. Okay. In addition to all the other training, we've got tech calls. We've got legacy builder calls. We've got social media training. We've got mindset training. We've got everything you could possibly ever want in this business is right here in a box with a bow on it. All you got to do to get started is purchase a program, set up your automated system, and now you start promoting your content. And 3 pieces every day. Okay? I posted 2 today. I got 1 more to do. So how, think about this, okay? You're looking for a way to generate additional income for your family because you're either short on funds, you're short on retirement, you're living paycheck to paycheck, you want to replace your job because you hate it, you don't want to work, you don't want to leave your family, whatever the reason is, and there's all kinds of great reasons out there. You want to be your own boss, okay? You want to be in your control of your own destiny. Where can you start a business for under $1,000? Now you can start for as little as $139. But if you really want to do this seriously, you want to get into the $900 program, or at least get there as soon as you can. You can buy into the 300, the 600, and you can upgrade in 30 days and just pay the difference. But you want to get to the top program because you're going to get all the other skills and all the other training, and you're going to get you're going to get all 4 income streams. Okay. So where can you start a business for under $1,000? Okay. $900 I paid for the program, $39 for the one-time website fee. And then I had a domain name. I think I was all in for $950. So for under $1,000, just call it $1,000. Okay. Under $1,000, you have access and you're in and you instantly get this. Okay. You could purchase it now and have it set up by the end of the night, potentially, or certainly by tomorrow. And you will have a digital marketing business that's international with a totally automated website and email automations. Okay. You'll have 4 income streams, 4 products that you can promote that are already done for you. And when you make your first sale, in our top program is $900. So if you sell, most likely you sell a $900 sale, you get your money back. So after your first sale, now everything you sell at that point forward is 100% profit. So, I don't know where else you can do something like this. I don't think it's available. I don't think there's anything else like it. And you get all this extra mentoring and training on an ongoing basis for as long as you're in the program. So, and you don't pay for that, guys. You don't pay for that. You just have a one-time upfront cost for the course and the website. There's no monthly fees. There's no hosting fees. There's no software fees, none of that. And there's no advertising costs. Okay. I talk about this all the time. I have, I think, a good perspective with this business because I used to own my own business. I owned 3 businesses, actually. One of them was a traditional brick and mortar business where I had, a showroom and employees and vehicles and all kinds of expenses that you get with a traditional business, rent and, software and computer costs and, insurance and utilities and all, payroll, commissions, everything. I ran a custom interior design business. And I was an active owner. I wasn't just an owner that invested and didn't do anything. I was actually a working owner. There were 3 owners in the business. And we sold interior window treatments, custom window treatments. So I would go into the customer's home. I would get in my company vehicle and drive out there and bring my samples into the house and do my pitch and measure and quote them. Okay. And we had salespeople that did that too. So we had installers, we had salespeople, we had office staff. Okay, we had all kinds of expenses, and we did a lot of business. But as much money as came into the business went out for overhead, and that's why most businesses over time, within 3 to 5 years, typically don't. If they don't make it past that. If you make it past 5 years, usually you're good. We ran a business. We started it in 2008, and I wound up selling that business in 2019 to my old business partners, and it's still an existing business now. But I was burnt out. I worked it 7 days a week. I was always anxious and thinking about it. I could never sleep. I had all this responsibility. I had all these people that work for me, and I had to support their families. So I had a lot of weight on my shoulders, and it got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore, and I had to get out. It's very stressful. And when I saw this, I'm like, okay, the cost is like nothing really compared to what I had to go through. A traditional business costs tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I had no monthly expenses and I had no advertising costs. And when I made my first sale, after that, everything was profit. And I had no employees, no office staff, no inventory, none of that. It was like the contrast was so stark. I said to myself, I'm in. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm going to get paid for my efforts 100%. Okay. In my old business, I had to buy something wholesale, sell it retail. The difference between the two was my gross profit. I had to back out all my expenses, back out my payroll, my commissions, my advertising. I was left with this much margin, and it was rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So we worked on such small margins, and we had so many potential things that could go wrong in a custom business. Okay. If it was measured wrong, if it was ordered wrong, if the factory made it wrong, if the installer screwed up, I mean, there was all kinds of things that could go wrong. And then I would have to remake it and eat it. And then all of a sudden, now I didn't even make anything on that job. Okay. You don't have any of those headaches with this kind of a business. We live in a digital world now. So, what's up, John? How you doing? Let me know where you're from, guys. Put it in the comments. I'm down here in South Florida. Hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I had a brunch here for my family, and I'm exhausted. I did all the cooking, so but it came out pretty good. So, but yeah, I mean, that's what's so cool about this business, guys. And all you got to do is post content 3 times a day. How much simpler can it get? You just have to learn how to post content, learn how to master your message, learn how to attract your perfect customer. And we teach you in the course how to do this. And if you just are willing to plug in and be consistent, you will succeed. I tell everybody, there's no reason why someone in this business would fail unless they don't start and they quit. Those are the only 2 reasons you would ever not succeed in this business. If you never get started or you quit, okay? You can't quit. Success could be right on the other side. Some people make money in their first week. Some people take months before they make a sale. So what? You're building a new business. You're learning a new skill, and it takes time. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? So you have to be willing to have that mindset that you're learning a new business. And just like if you started a job somewhere that you've never done before, you would need to learn it. You would need to be trained. You would need to show up every day and do your job. And if you didn't show up and you didn't get any training, obviously you would get fired or you would quit, right? So it's no difference, except this is your business. You're working your dream. That's the huge difference, guys. Instead of being an employee and just showing up for work and getting a paycheck for time that you spent, you're a CEO of your own business. You're an entrepreneur. And with an entrepreneurial mindset and a CEO mindset, you make CEO money. Okay? So do you want to make employee money or CEO money? I wanted to make CEO money. I want to create a legacy for my family. I wanted to generate passive income. I didn't want to have to work to generate $1. I didn't want to have to punch a clock to generate $1. I didn't want to have to go out, travel, go into a customer's home, make a sale, maybe if I'm lucky, or if I don't, I wasted all that time because I didn't sell anything. I wanted to do work at the comfort of my own home or anywhere I have internet. You can do this business anywhere you have internet and a phone. Okay, so if you have a phone, you have internet, right? So you can do this business with a phone. You just need to be able to access the internet and have social media accounts. You can do this business anywhere in the world. This is an international business, guys. So we have customers all over the globe. We have 52,000 people in our community. They're all doing this. We have people in the US, Canada, everywhere, South Africa, Australia, Europe, UK, the Philippines, Caribbean, everywhere. And it's because the internet doesn't have any boundaries. One day, maybe we'll be signing up customers on Mars. I'm serious. I mean, it's true. You just go to my website, Ren, Retire with Profits, put in your email, and I'll send you a video, and it'll explain everything, and I'll email you another video and a document that breaks down exactly how this works. Just go in there, put in your email, and reply back with any questions. Be more than happy to help you. So it's so simple, guys. I mean, you have to be willing to say to yourself, okay, I'm good enough. I can do this. I can learn something new. I can plug in. I don't need to be techie. I don't need to have a social media following, and I can start this business. And you don't have to bug your friends and family. This is not a multi-level marketing gig, guys. You don't have to call up all your friends and family. Okay. I used to be involved in an MLM, and that's the first thing they tell you to do is make a list of everybody you know and everyone they know. It's kind of like, like, I don't know if you've ever had an insurance guy come to your house and he signs you up and he's like, okay, do you know anyone else that would like my services? And you got to, give them a list of names. That's how they build their business. You don't do that with this business. With the content that we teach you to create, the potential leads are attracted to you and come to you. So you don't hear a no. You don't have to get on the phone ever if you don't want to. Okay. And you can make money in your sleep with this. Okay. It takes work. I mean, this is not some kind of get rich quick thing. You can't just buy a program and make money. You have to actually do the work, but it's easy work. You can do it. It's easy. And we teach you step by step. So that's the key. I mean, you got to be consistent. You got to be coachable, and you just got to plug into training and learn. And as you're learning more and more, you'll earn more and more. And it teaches you how to add additional income streams. So when you start with the legacy builder, you get the four income streams for the 900. And there's payment plans, guys. You can get 4 equal payments. You just apply on my website. So you can break this out in $225 for the top program, or as little as $25 for the Launchpad. And you get 4 income streams to start, and then the information in the legacy builder teaches you how to develop that website, how to automate your system, how to develop your email list, how to add additional income streams, how to monetize yourself on social media. You can actually get social media to pay you when you get enough of a following and viewing hours. You can get paid by TikTok. Okay. So that's another income stream. We teach you how to build communities, online communities, where you can where you can build a following online in a private community, and you can start to earn recurring income from that. So imagine at the first of the month, you got your electric bill, your gas bill, your cable bill, your internet bill, your mortgage. Imagine all those bills paid for just from your recurring income. And now everything else you're making with all the other things and all the other income streams, that's all gravy to do whatever you want. Okay. You work this business 2 hours a day, and you get your content done. You go live, you get your emails answered and your comments on social media answered. And then you do whatever makes you happy. You go golfing, you go swimming, you go to lunch, you go shopping, you go on vacation, you travel, you do whatever you want, because your automated system's working all the time in the background. Okay. So that's what a lifestyle business is. This is a lifestyle business. You can work your business around your life instead of working your life around your job and having to be somewhere at a certain time, having to punch a clock or go to an office, having to ask permission if I can go on vacation, or do I have enough sick days? I'm not feeling good, boss. I can't come in today. You don't have to deal with that. So it's the entrepreneurial CEO mindset. Okay. And I'm not knocking being an employee. I was one myself for many, many years, but you're not in control of your destiny, and you only have one income stream, and that job can be taken away in a heartbeat. It was taken away from me twice in my life for nothing that I did. Okay. Company went in a different direction. The business, the market, the economy was bad. They closed down, whatever the reason might be. There's plenty of people in our community that is doing this business right now that were let go from careers that they had for decades. And they didn't even know it was coming. And one day they just said, "Thank you very much, sir. Here's your last check." And some people got, severance packages. Some people didn't. It happens. So when you work a job, you have one income stream. So what happens if you lose that income stream? Do you have another income stream? Do you have a plan B? That's why I tell people, start this as your plan B, as your side hustle. Learn the business, start working it. It's 2 hours a day. You can carve out of your day. In the morning, in the lunch hour, in the evening, start working it. Build your dream up, build this business up. And then you can fire your boss if you want, once you get it going. And that's the beauty of this. We've had people in our community that were working 2 jobs, working 18 hours a day. They got involved in this, and we're able to. Amy in our community, she was working 2 jobs, working 18 hours a day, single mom. She was I think she was a server at a restaurant, and she was in a like worked for a trucking company as like a dispatcher. But she worked 18 hours a day. She was trying to put her kids through college. She was able to fire her boss on both of those jobs in, I can't remember what she told me. I think it was like 10 or 12 weeks. She was able to quit both of her jobs. So it's very doable. It's just, and people say, well, how fast can you make money? And how much should I believe I can make? And that is something that I cannot answer. Just like if you joined a gym, I couldn't tell you how quick you were going to lose weight and get abs. It depends on you and your efforts. If you're eating burgers and fries every day and you're not really doing the work at the gym, it doesn't matter if you paid for the membership or not, right? It's common sense. So there's people that have made millions in this business. We've got about 2 or 3 people that have made millions, and 3 or 4 of them, I think, are close to getting onto that $1 million club too. And we've got hundreds of people that are making multiple 6 figures in this business. We've got thousands of people making 5 figures a month, 5 figures a year. And we've got about, I think, 17 South African millionaires. So this business is a moneymaker. And it's great because you're helping people get out of a situation that they're in. Okay. What about, if you're looking to do this business, most people, look, if you have a perfect life and you're making tons of money and you have time freedom and you love what you do, it's not work and that kind of thing, then this is not for you probably. But if you're not happy with your situation, if you're not happy with your job, if you're not making enough money, if you're working too hard, you got too many hours, you're not being able to spend time with the ones you love. I have 2 grandchildren. They're not here. They're not local. I got to travel. One is about 9 hours from here. Another one is about 3 hours from here. So we have to pick up and go. And I have kids too. I have 5 kids, and I've got one in Georgia, one in South Carolina, one in Tennessee. I got a couple in North Florida. So, they're my life. So I don't want to spend my time working all day. And then this business allows me the freedom to do. You can do content in your home. You can do it in a hotel, on a cruise ship. You could do it in a restaurant. You could do it at a store. You could do it anywhere. You just have to have your phone with you. And we show you what kind of content to post and the different types of content and what to say and how to say it. Okay. That's the key to this business, because you're attracting people that relate to your story to you, and you direct them and market them to your website. Just go to my website and get the information, guys. When you go to my website, Retire with Profits, you'll see the exact website that you're going to get. Okay. You'll see the exact website that you're going to get. I'm going to show it to you. It's right here. This website, everyone has the same site, and they just customize it to to them. Okay. When you go to Retire with Profits, you're going to this is called the capture page. Okay. Right above that orange button is where you put in your email, and it says, discover how to earn 100% profit online with a proven blueprint. And it just says, get the instant access to the Freedom Formula PDF. This is what we are going to email you. So as soon as you go there, you instantly get taken to what we call a thank you page. And it's our mentor, Michelle. And she has there's a 7-minute video here that breaks this down and tells you a little bit about the business and how it works. And once you hit, yes, I'm ready to have a successful online business, it takes you to the website. And the website is awesome. We just had it redone. And this is what you get for $39, by the way. This is a one-time $39 fee, okay? These are the 4 digital products that you promote, the 4 income streams that you get, the 100, the 300, the 600, and the 900. And it goes through and it explains all about the business, all about the programs, what's in each one of them, who it's for, who it's not for, how you don't need experience, how it's perfect for beginners, people that aren't techie. And it teaches you how to attract a daily paying customer. You can get paid every day, even multiple times a day with this business. You're not waiting for a paycheck every 2 weeks, okay? So when someone purchases from your website, it instantly gets deposited into your account. Okay? This is not a company paying you. This is you getting paid directly by your customer that purchased from you. You keep every dollar you make. It's 100% profit. You just plug in and learn and just work this business 2 hours a day. We have, like I said, a free community that you get when you belong to this. There's over 50,000 members. There's actually 52 now. In the last 10 months, we've generated over $29 million. So this is proof it works. And on average, we're seeing 7 days, people are seeing a sale when they get started. So, and when you purchase the Legacy Builder, you actually get certified, guys, licensed and certified to resell this product. You go through a certification, you get a certificate, you're certified, just like a real estate agent. You wouldn't use a real estate agent to sell your home if they weren't licensed. Why would you buy a program and be coached and mentored for a digital marketing online business from someone that wasn't licensed? This is something that sets you apart. You can be licensed. You will get the same credibility and be able to promote this and set yourself above the rest. Okay, it gives you credibility. And we've got all kinds of testimonials. And then this is where you customize the website. I put my picture in here. We show you how to do this. I have my story. This is my wife and I. And you customize it to you. These are some more testimonials. Okay, this is all about the community, all about everything, why it's perfect for you. So if you're looking to make extra income, but you're not sure quite how to do it online, this will teach you. Okay, this will teach you. If you don't feel your job right now is going to give you that financial security that you want, this is something you need to take a look at. And to be honest with you, I don't care if you think you have financial security at your job. You don't, because it can be taken away. I tell it to my daughter all the time. She makes great money. She's got a wonderful job. She's a vice president, but things can change. Things can change. You could get ill. You could get sick. I mean, look at what happened with my wife. She got sick. We lost her income, and it just came out of the blue. It's just like, bam. Now what? You need a plan B. So, and you're able to work this around your existing schedule. You can work it around your life, and it just gives you that step-by-step structure. And that's what I was looking for. I recommend this opportunity. I certainly recommend you checking it out. Just go to the website. And if you can't afford the 900, and that's fine. Get in where you can get in, because we do offer all 4 programs. So you can get in at the $600 level and get 3 income streams. You can get in at the $300 level and get 2 income streams, or the $100 level and get the 1 income stream. But the key is to get started somewhere. Get started, because nothing changes if nothing changes. Okay. So that's the 4 programs. The actual community that you get access to, that's part of as a bonus. That is, I think, one of the best things about this opportunity. We have what's called a win section. A win section is people in our community post wins, success stories from their business. And we've got 52,000 people in the community. So there's and this is about 2.5 years old now. So let's see, we have, what does it say? There's almost like 900,000 wins in here. And they just post, like Elizabeth said, an extra $1,000 made in less than 18 hours. 2 new additional members just said yes to me. Let's go. Athena's like, I hit 500 leads. 2 of my videos had more than 20,000 views. These are all wins, guys. $900 right on my live. $1,100 in one day. YouTube, 720 views. Tim, 7 $900 sales in 7 days. Okay? These are real. These are all people, regular, everyday people all over the world. Victoria, mortgage free. I just paid off my house in 8 months. She made $500,000 in 20 months with this business. It goes on and on and on, guys. And you get access to this whole community. We give you all kinds of bonuses as well. You get a crash Canva course. You get a PDF, a marketing 30-day marketing plan. You get access to the community. You get a community builder course, which teaches you how to build online communities, which could be an additional income stream. There's a documented blueprint, what to $1 million in 17 months, which our founder, Michelle, documented everything she did to make her first million in 17 months. Everything she did. It's a great course. I watched it. It's very motivating. It's very informative. You get all kinds of additional bonuses all included with this. So the value is off the charts. That's all I'm going to say about it. So you can see all this just by going to the site, guys, Retire with Profits, and putting in your email. So 3 simple steps, guys. Purchase a program, automate your business, and post content 3 times a day. That's what you do. Don't complicate it. You just post content 3 times a day, and you draw customers into your system, and the automations take over. And you can wake up in the morning and have a sale you didn't even get your feet on the ground yet, because people were in your automated system and they purchased. Okay. We're seeing on average about for every 20 leads in our system, once you get going, we're seeing a sale. That's the numbers. Okay. That's what the data is telling us. So our top selling product's $900. So if you can get 20 leads a day, once you get going, and 20 leads a day will generate, you should see a sale, roughly a sale. And our top product is 900. So that's 900 a day. That's $328,000 a year, guys. You do that for 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Just from working 2 hours a day. So, I like to talk about content. Like, why is content so important? Because content is the building block of your business. It's how you market. Your job really is, once you set up your automations, and besides you learning and the skills, is marketing. That's the one thing you focus on, is marketing. You can have the best product in the world. If no one knows about it and you don't know how to market it, you're not going to sell it. So marketing is what you do, and that's the content that you post. Okay. And that's why you spend so much time with marketing. And when you post a piece of content, it's like a piece of digital real estate. It's out there in the web and never goes away. And when people see it, they can comment that they're interested from something you posted today or 2 years ago, because it's always working in the background. So the more content that you post, the more digital pieces I call them digital apartment buildings, the more digital apartment buildings you have out there. And the people that respond to those pieces of content are like potential renters. And when they purchase, it's like giving you rent. It's just like a real estate investor buying apartment buildings and getting renters to pay them rent. This content is like a digital apartment building. And when people come in and ask and then go to your website and purchase, That's like them paying you rent on your digital real estate. Okay. That's how I talk about it. And, the analogy that I use. So you guys, you just have to be willing to make a change, do something new, do something different, have the right mindset, have the attitude that you can do this and not the attitude that you can't. Because if you have the attitude that you'll never be able to do this, or this might work, but not for me, guess what? It's not going to work. You have to have the mindset like, if Larry can do it, I can do it. If Michelle can do it, I can do it. Any of these 52,000 people can do it, I can do it. So if you have that kind of attitude, that'll determine your altitude, right? You have to always be positive. And the nice thing about this community is you're with motivated, like-minded people. They lift you up. Whenever you have a question, they answer it for you. You're getting training on an ongoing daily and weekly basis. So that's what's so, awesome about this. So guys, I'd love to interact with you. Just ask me some questions about this. Let me know where you're from. I'm down here in Florida. Hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. It's just a little after 8 here, East Coast time. Getting ready to celebrate my wife's 60th birthday. We're taking the whole family to Disney World. My grandkids, my 4-year-old grandson, my 7-month-old. I don't know if she's going to enjoy it too much, but we're looking forward to it, and all the kids. So that's what life's about, right? Memories, having the time and money to be able to do those things. And this is a business that can give you that time freedom and that financial freedom. And you can, don't miss out on memories because you don't have the funds or you don't have the time. Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to go somewhere, but you just didn't have the money to do it? Or you couldn't get away from your job? You couldn't take the time off? I mean, get involved in something that can give you that freedom, your freedom back. That to me is worth everything. So, well, if no one has any questions, guys, Vinny, you don't have any questions for me? If no one has any questions, I'm going to hop off here, and I go live usually about 7:00 every evening. Like and follow, and you will get notified when I go live, and you can see my content. And if you have any questions about the opportunity, just go to Retire with Profits and throw your email in there, and I'll send you the information. Just reply back with any questions. So I appreciate your time, guys. I hope you had a great Mother's Day, great evening, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.